much money worth of vegetables and produce you can produce in about a week?
In a week it varies depending on time of year. It could be up to $100 a week. This garden we have feeds 4 to 5 families pretty much year round. All the vegetables that we can eat, we don't buy vegetables. We also grow blueberries and peaches.
Oh, wow.
And some strawberries.
So with one family, it would be very practical to be pretty much self-sufficient from going to grocery stores or spending a lot of money on groceries when you can just produce them yourself.
You have to work at it to accumulate whatever crop comes in at that time. It'll produce a whole lot, and then you can it, freeze it, dry it, and then eat it for the next 6 months, and then grow something else.
Okay, so it's basically not imperishable.
You can save it. Yeah, some of it can last up to a couple of years.
Wow. So how much money would you have to spend to have a garden like this?
That would vary, again, depending on time of the year, but most of the time we let the plants go to seed after we harvest and collect the seed and grow another crop. The only real expense is a little bit of electric for water, which is drawn out of the pond that everything runs back into, and fertilizer is organic fertilizer from the neighbors' horses and chickens, which we make compost out of and put in the garden.
So basically it's all free except for you buying the seeds in the beginning.
The seeds and the labor is the main expenditure, but it's maybe $30 per garden 3 times a year is our expenditure.
So you're saving a lot of money by just growing your own food.
Oh yes.
So what kind of expense would you have to pay for watering your plants and your own home usage water?
Our home use water is out of a well.
Which is right over there.
Yes, it costs maybe $20 a month. The irrigation for the garden comes out of a pond, which we collect water off of 5 acres. It runs into it, and we also raise fish in it. So all the garden is watered out of the pond. There's very little expense on water cost. This is going to be more critical in the near future because Florida's running out of drinking water with saltwater intrusion and polluting water and more people drawing on the sources we have. So water is going to be a critical thing in the future. Everybody needs to be aware of collecting it and saving it and not wasting any water.
So it's definitely very important.
Yeah.
Be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Have your own water.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Dan.
And this is Lauren.
And we did a project on resource dependence, and we're here to ask you if you have a few minutes to talk about its benefits.
It's for school?
It's for school,
Okay.
college.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever grown your own fruits and vegetables before?
No.
Never have?
No.
Well, we did a project and realized that people spend almost up to like $200 a week, a big family with 200 weeks, on just produce and water bottles. And in this pamphlet we put together, we teach all how to grow your own food, your own organic vegetables, and acquire your own water by these methods without having to buy bottled water.
Yes.
Hi, my name's Dan.
And I'm Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
In our English class, we did a project on resource dependence, and what we did was we went to a local tree nursery, and for a week we just ate food that they produced and water that was purified from their lake. And it sounds weird at first, but we realized that we saved almost $200 in 1 week from just eating fruits and vegetables that were organically grown and water that was purified. And we thought it was very important to let people know how much money they can save. So we put together this pamphlet, and it teaches all kinds of different ways, right here, how to make your own stills and purify your own water through solar stills and boiling and charcoal filters, and also the crop rotation, because you can't grow any kind of plant at one time of the year. It has to be special. Have you ever grown your own fruits and vegetables on your own?
No, I never tried it.
Oh, that's interesting, because we were giving you a few broccoli seeds.
Okay.
Maybe you can get started. We thought it would be pretty enticing to start your own garden and
Thank
have
you.
this pamphlet. And if you have any questions, there's numbers and sources, anything you need to know and learn more about resource dependence.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Vegetables grow at the supermarket.